So putting the coilovers together, dealing with a coilover in the setup here, really inconvenient because it keeps wanting to extend and expand. We want to set this up to match full bump because that's where the Jeep is at. So we verified what the compressed length of the coilover is, both on the manufacturer's website as well as physically in our shop here. I'm building a little piece of steel that can stand in for the coilover at its compressed length and not fight us the whole time. So set this up, drilling holes in both ends to match the bolts that we'll use it to align the brackets. Just like that.
Test it. Okay, and so I'm going to attach lower bolt in our faux coilover. It's our foilover.
I think you're 90 degrees off.
Am I? Actually, we had it right the first time.
Yeah, like that.
So we've drilled holes in all directions so that the spatially challenged can figure it out eventually.
Okay, so that will act like a coilover, although it's going to be a little less forgiving in terms of angles being off, but that helps us make sure that everything is really in the angle we want it in.
Yeah.
So then we think this
So why don't you get the top off? Hold the bottom.
I got the top.
Okay.
A little bit of trimming, but that will fit. That should fit really well. Leaves us some space up at the top. Plenty of room for everything else. Now, if only we weren't sitting here with all of our hands.
Yeah. Well, and then also we're going to try to move this bracket out as far as we comfortably can while still giving us access to the brake caliper to give us a slight inward angle rather than coming straight up and down. That will help us when we're at full articulation. The axle will drop and pull in this direction, and so it gives us the movement that we want.
Okay, make a pattern basically by tracing the bracket that I have, because we need to trim the back side of the bracket out. Just kind of pie cut the back side here so that it will sit up against the frame and not rub against the body, because the body sticks out just a little bit proud of the frame here. Rather than cutting my difficult to replace bracket first, I'm going to make a kind of make a copy of it out of the craft paper, and then I can test my cuts against that.
If you leave these squares on here, so you cut all the way up and across, and then you cut down here, and then this can then tape and
Becomes
give it a little bit of structure.
A tab, yeah. Almost like wrapping a Christmas present.
You don't trust me with scissors.
Okay. One cardboard coilover bracket.
So first thing we did was we came in with a hammer and clearance the body pinch weld a little bit. We ended up not being very happy with the measurements we were getting and the angles we were at. So we came through and we modified the our bracket here, our foil. The foilover, so that we can have a little bit of motion here to get this a little bit more vertical. And so now we're going to be measuring again to get a second attempt at our cut lines.